All right, Derby fans, welcome back to the action. It is coming up on 8:20 p.m., so we'll be getting started with safety checks for our second bout here momentarily. And after safety checks from our regulators crew, we will get to team intros. For our second bout of the evening, our fantabulous mash-up bout between two squads comprised of our Minor Assaults Juniors team and our Hot Shots Adult All-Star team. Wanted to welcome you back into the action once again. Just to let everybody know, if you have parked at the dispensary, your car is probably already towed. It is gone in a puff of smoke from the dispensary. And if you are currently parked along the west wall of the building, meaning if you looped the building and parked along the building wall, not along the fence. If you're parked along the building wall, you are a fire hazard. Get that car out of the way. Also, finally, if you've been in here since 5 p.m., it's raining, so go close your window. And with that, we'll get to safety checks. Our regulators crew getting ready to handle all this down.
I had it over here. Both of them are. Okay. Yeah, you were doing good. Do you have your lineup card?
All right, welcome back, Phoenix. Are you ready for more hard-hitting derby action? That was good. That was good. It was better than the crowd at the first bout did the first time, but I'll give you guys another crack too, so let's try it again. Welcome back, Phoenix. Are you ready for more hard-hitting derby action? Satisfactory, satisfactory. We'll move on. I'm your announcer, Old Greg. Welcome back to Arizona's only live bank track roller derby here at the Hall of Dames.
And I'm Kills Bill. We watched a great first game tonight. Now let's get ready for the second game. These two teams tonight are a mashup of our junior team, the Minor Assaults, as well as some of our Hot Shot skaters mixed in as mentors. Our juniors team is currently ranked #1 in the country for bank track roller derby, so show them support for their hard work. Just a reminder there, no whistling is allowed as it interrupts the game. Keep your hands, feet, arms, and everything else outside of the track for your safety. With that being said, let's get this game started. All right, here's your white squad for the Minor Assaults. All right, skating tonight for your white team, number 724, Dolly Spartan. Number 669, Nikki Badass. Number 172, Pikachu. Number 2187, Princess Leia. Number 16, Black Mamba. Number 4, she's Cherry Kiss. Number 15, Killian. And number 17, she's Madzilla. Number 12, Peaches and Scream. 11-4, Slappy Go Lucky. 145 in her debut minor assaults match, Taylor Terror. Number 7, Tie-Dye Twister. At number 55, your co-captain, Skid Vicious. And at number 37, your captain tonight, Amelia Derhart. Helping the team on their bench tonight are their bench coach, Nova Kane, and their penalty manager, Holly Hood.
Now taking the track, it's the minor assault in blue. Skating tonight for the team in blue, it's number 25, Black Eyed Please. Number P7, Brutal Noodle. Number 21, Deja Voodoo. Number 53, Coyote. Number 95, Lightning the Queen. Skating the doubleheader. 113, Muerta. 38, NC Jammer. 96, Olive You Die. Number 34, Pretty Hurt Machine. Number 13, Stitches. Number 22, Thunder. Number 666, Witchy Woman. Number 68, your co-captain, Juicy Kiltour. And number 123, your captain of the blue team, it's Crush. Helping the team on the bench tonight, our bench coach, Al Annihilacha, and penalty manager, Pretty Please. That's the blue team.
What? I need to buy another 20.
And we've just gotten word that our 50-50 raffle, which will be disbursed tonight after the end of the fourth quarter, is up to $930 already. That is $465 to you in cash if you're the lucky winner, and the rest goes to the league. So make sure to get those raffle tickets as they're coming on around. Plus, of course, we have prize giveaways after the first, second, and third quarters. We are just waiting for that glorious first whistle, and there it be. And we're ready to get underway. Our first jammers are going to be Cherry Kiss for the white team.
NC Jammer.
And that's NC Jammer for the blue team, who's situated neatly behind Cherry Kiss. And we are underway, and NC Jammer blasting right through the middle of the pack, and she is out as your lead jammer for blue. There goes Cherry Kiss for the white squad. Cherry Kiss out as well. NC Jammer right through the pack. The blue offense there is able to pin in those white defenders against the rail, and Crush gets, NC Jammer gets through, picks up her points. We are on the board. Blue team 4, white team, no score.
We've got Stitches out there in the blue. Dolly Spartan taking the line for the white team. Dolly tries the low, gets knocked off. Both teams battling. Dolly's able to get out there between turns 1 and 2. Stitches still in the pack. Dolly setting up her scoring run. Stitches is knocked to the infield. Dolly collects her points and comes around for more. White team trying to keep it close, and Stitches is able to get out of the pack. Dolly takes the low for her scoring run and calls it off. White team able to pick up 9 points there, 9-4 here early in the first.
Setting up the jam now is going to be Cherry Kiss again for the white squad, and for the blue team, she got away before I could see who it was. NC Jammer. I hear from my cohort with better eyesight than myself. NC Jammer is your lead jammer for the blue squad. Cherry Kiss out as well, about half a track behind, as NC Jammer now approaching the pack down in the middle of the first turn and able to finagle her way through the pack. Again with help from the blockers there. Setting it up easy as pie, and she had a route right through that Magellan would be jealous of. 4 more points for the blue team. And it's going to be Thrasher for the white team, and for the blue team, it's going to be Stitches.
Madzilla.
Madzilla.
Penalty free so far.
Madzilla, not Thrasher. Madzilla for the white team.
Both Stitches and Madzilla able to get out really early. Jammer race going on here. Stitches going to try to pick up a couple points before calling it off. Hits the back of the wall. Madzilla comes in low. Both of them knocked off the track. Nobody able to reestablish yet.
Stitches tried to call it off, but she has lost lead jammer status. It looks like Madzilla was able to just nose in front of her there. And Stitch is able to fight her way through, get back out of the pack, and calls it off. We will wait for the official scoring. We'll see. And there we go. It's a 5-4 jam.
Almost tied early going. Here comes NC Jammer and Cherry Kiss once again. Looks like White picked up the first penalty of the game here. We're going to be down one blocker. And an official timeout. I'm going to escort this thing out.
All right. We are back to it now. It's going to be NC Jammer for the blue team, and for the white team is Cherry Kiss. We got everything squared away. White team 13, blue team 12 in the very early going.
NC takes the low and gets knocked off the track. Cherry Kiss still out there battling on the front.
And now racing by on the inside, there goes NC Jammer, and she is out and clear for the blue team.
She likes that low line.
Cherry Kiss able to hang on to the inside coping there along the far turn and able to get on through. NC Jammer clinging to the inside there on two skate wheels, hanging on by, gets on through the pack, and calls off the rest of the jam. Now jamming for the white team is going to be number 15, Killian. And for the blue team, it's number 13, Hugs and Stitches.
First time out there for Killian tonight, jamming.
You see most of the jammers so far have been the minor assaults players, so the hot shots that are mixed in with the team are typically in the pack blocking. We haven't had many of the adult skaters out there jamming in this blue versus white. And we do have a lead jammer. That is Killian. So in her first time on the jammer line tonight, she's out as your lead jammer. Fighting her way through his Hugs and Stitches, ends up getting dumped on the ground, now trying to get up and get her way through.
Killian trying the high side, getting backed up behind the wall of the blue squad. Navigating her scoring pass, gets through. The blue jammer still hasn't been able to break out of the pack. There she is, but knocked to the infield by Dolly Spartan. Killian rides the coping around, completes another scoring pass. Hugs and Stitches finally able to get out as the jam clock expires.
And that'll do it for that full 60-second jam. 10-point jam for the white team, and they springboard back in front, 23-16. This is going to be NC Jammer jamming for the blue squad. For the white squad,
Amelia Derhart.
Amelia Derhart. I couldn't see the bottom half of her number underneath the rail, unfortunately, but I figure you guys knew who she was.
37 and 38, battling it out. Amelia Derhart able to get out first. She's your lead jammer.
NC Jammer now escapes the pack as well. Amelia Derhart has about a third of a track lead. NC Jammer gaining ground quick. Amelia Derhart up into the pack trying to thrust those hips in front of a couple of skaters, and the bench tells her to call it, and she does. 1 point there for Amelia Derhart. Add that to the lead for the minor assaults white. And we've got number 35 for the blue team is going to be jamming. Or number 25. That's Black Eyed Please. And the white team jammer got a little far away before I saw who it was. Old Greg has to apologize. These are not Old Greg's primary glasses, and my glasses aren't very good anyway. Jammer race now back around. It's Black Eyed Please, and for the white team, that's gone again before I could tell who it was. My goodness. Black Eyed Please races up to the pack, tries to get in front of a couple of skaters and calls it off. I'd like to give some credit to the white team jammer there who made it interesting, who I could not see. So I'm sorry I can't thank you by name, but
Black Mamba. Here comes
Black
Amelia
Mamba, there we
Derhart
go.
once again. Brutal Noodle taking the line for the blue team.
And we're underway. Brutal Noodle down to the inside. Takes an elbow from Cherry Kiss.
Derhart
and ends up
taking
on
the high.
Yeah. A lot of jammers on the infield there.
Sorry, my bad.
That's okay. The two halves of the pack have now come together, and there's a whole lot of jammer trying to get out of there. There for a second there, Brutal Noodle looked like she had an opening on the inside, but that closed quickly. Now trying to fight her way through on the high side. Amelia Derhart now trying to fight her way through to the front, following the lead of a block, and Amelia Derhart is your lead jammer for the white team. Just behind her in blue, it's Brutal Noodle. Brutal Noodle takes a second, but able to dodge the track monster there. Big collision in front of us here as now both jammers approaching the pack. Amelia Derhart lowers her head, plowing ahead, and calls it off after picking up a couple of points.
Derhart able to pick up 1 point for the white squad. Still a close game, 25-17. White's got the lead right now.
And it looks like we are going to have our first power jam of the bout. Taking the jammer line is number 12, Peaches and Scream for the white team for the first time tonight. We'll be doing the honors out there during a power jam. Only the team with the jammer can score points. And their offense is singularly focused on getting their jammer around as many times as possible. Peaches and Scream now winds up on her hands and knees and now back up, trying to find her way through. Up to the front of the pack and fighting her way past the two wall of navy-suited defenders, and she's able to get on by. And Peaches and Scream is out and clears her lead jammer with 40 seconds to go here in the power jam. Peaches and Scream following the lead of her offense there. The offense pinning in that last blocker towards the back. And Peach is able to push those last two defenders far enough away. If they get pushed more than 20 feet away from the main pack, they can no longer block. So Peach is able to get them pushed out and away. 15 seconds to go here in the power jam. Offense again trying to hold it in, but now those blue team members are trying to get back together, which would allow them to begin moving again. Peach is knocked off stride there with 3 seconds to go. Still trying to fight by, and that's going to do it. It's an 8-point power jam for the white team, pushes that lead up to 33-17.
Black Eyed Peas picking up a penalty there. The blue team's going to be down a blocker. As Muerta's coming to the line for the blue team. What's her name?
Jamming for the white team is number 17. No, it's not number 7. That is not Madzilla.
Tie-dye Twister,
Tie-dye Twister, number 7. Okay. Tie-dye Twister. Number 7, not number 17. At any rate, both jammers still trying to fight their way out of the pack. And Tie-dye Twister able to duck down to the inside and is your lead jammer for the white team. Trying to build on that lead. Muerta is still stuck in the back of the pack for blue.
Twister trying that high line, gets tied up behind Thunder. Thunder able to hold her right now. trying to work their way through turn 1.
Muerta escorted down to the infield as well. And that's going to do it for the jam clock. That expires. And we'll wait for the scoring there.
Hugs and Stitches and Black Mamba coming to the line again.
For the blue team, it's going to be Hugs and Stitches. It was going to be Hugs and Stitches, but Hugs and Stitches is no longer out there, so we definitely have a power jam now for the white team. Another power jam here for the white squad, and a chance for them to build on their lead. Black Mamba is out there to do the honors, and she is off and running. And now she's able to squeeze out of the pack, and she is clear and coming around for her first scoring attempt of this power jam. Hugs and Stitches there, try to get by on the inside. Excuse me, that's not Hugs and Stitches. It's Mamba, Black Mamba. Try to get by on the inside there. And was tripped up and ended up sliding down on the infield before she could recover herself. So had to get up and reestablish behind the pack. Or at least behind the one who knocked her off. Black Mamba trying to fight her way through that last blue blocker, able to knock her down.
Black Eyed Please take her to the infield. And then Black Eyed Please takes her up to the rail.
Black Eyed Please played some great defense in the last 10 seconds of that power jam there. And not letting her get all the way through on her last scoring pass, so 9 points in that power jam for the white team. It's Cherry Kiss taking the line for the white team. And for the blue team, that is the captain, Crush.
Crush taking the line for the first time tonight for blue. Cherry Kiss takes the low side, takes the high side. She's tied up, but she's able to push those blockers out of play. Crush coming through turn 2 as Cherry Kiss is coming up on the pack, getting ready to start her scoring run. Fast pack, and Cherry Kiss able to make her way around, right around Thunder, calls off the jam. I'm going to take my points and go home.
Setting up the jam this time, it's going to be Black Eyed Please for the blue team, and for the white team, that is number 15, Killian. Killian able to pick up some points in her first jam of the evening, and we'll try to duplicate that action here. Both jammers ground up into the rail, though.
Madzilla able to take Black Eyed Please down to the infield, but she's able to come back, and they're at it again. Black Eyed Please, though, able to get down, but she's taken to the infield again.
Excellent block there by that last blocker. I believe that's Dolly Spartan for the white team. But was out of play and could not block again, and so Black Eyed Please is your lead jammer halfway through this jam. This time through, Black Eyed Please able to maneuver her way through the pack and dispense with that last blocker. And Black Eyed Please on through on a scoring pass. Your blue jammer still not clear, trying to get out of the pack with 15 seconds to go. Excuse me, your white jammer still trying to get out of the pack. Knew something didn't sound right about that. Black Eyed Please goes ahead and burns those last few seconds off the clock after 2 scoring passes for the blue squad. It's a 10-point jam for the blue squad. 50-27 is your score right now. This will be the last jam of the first quarter. It's Cherry Kiss versus
Brutal Noodle.
Brutal Noodle for the blue team, and Brutal Noodle is out and clear as your lead jammer for blue. Brutal Noodle right up the gut there, tried to get through, gets through the pack, and goes ahead and calls off the jam. And with that, we've reached the end of the first quarter. We will wait for the official tally from that previous jam.
Five.
And it's a 5-point jam for the blue squad, so that's going to close that lead up just a little bit, 50-32.
You can see why the Minor Assaults are a great team, maybe one of the best in the league.
So that is going to take us to our quarter break. The blue team able to close up that gap a little bit, and our score 50-32. An 18-point lead for the white team as we step aside for 5 minutes. Catch our breath, and if you would like to go outside, I can definitely see that the off-the-hook taco truck is still here. The beignet and coffee truck I am not as certain about. They may still be out there. Good weather for it. It started to rain pretty good before the end of the between bout thing.
Beignet taco truck. Ah, fine. Be that way. What? You off tomorrow? Not yet, I don't know. I think they're tallying up the... I should buy some more now to mix it in. They were up there by the side. I don't know. More? So where are we at? So where are we at on this?
All right, get those raffle tickets ready. We are going to re-announce the winner from the end of the last bout to give you another chance in case you were outside at the time, plus our end of the first quarter prize from this bout. So first up, the Perfume One Body Scent raffle prize goes to ticket number 295481. 295481. If that is your number, come on down and claim that prize, or we're going to re-give it away at the end of the second quarter. Now, for the free haircut by Fawn Delmy. And the winning ticket for that prize is 295626. 295626. So that's you. Come on over, and also you hear the crowd going crazy. We briefly have some merchandise. We got merchandise available out there. Look out! It appears to be team captain of the Coffin Draggers, Panda Face Killer. So once again, those two winning numbers right now for the raffle, 295481 and 295626. That's your two winning numbers for the raffle prizes.
Oh.
And so the quarter break is over, and as we get back to the action here, your score right now is white team 50, blue team 32. You are watching a mashup of our minor assaults and our hot shots, all together to give the minor assault some in-time game action. And emerging off the front of the pack is your jammer for the white team, so white has lead jam here.
Black Mamba out there first. NC Jammer is up off her feet, though, and she's trailing her by about a third of the track.
So now catching up to the pack, there goes Black Mamba, trying to find her way through, and she calls it off just before NC Jammer comes along the inside and takes away lead jammer status.
This is the lone car that's still out there on the west wall that they haven't moved, that needs to be moved. It's a Subaru Forester.
Derby fans, important announcement. There is one car along the west wall that is going to be towed in about 10 minutes if you don't move it, and it is a Subaru license plate number AXL2222. AXL2222. Move your car or it's going to be moved for you and cost you money.
Hugs and Stitches out there for the blue team. She's able to get out first. She's your lead jammer, but Cherry Kiss is right on her tail. Hugs and Stitches loses his wheel, and Cherry Kiss able to take over lead jam. Jumps the coping, but comes off the track, not able to call it off. Both skaters trying to reestablish on the track. Hugs and Stitches is back out there, and she skates away.
So Hugs and Stitches.
Cherry Kiss stuck at the back of the pack.
Hugs and Stitches now lead jammer again, since she's now past Cherry Kiss. Cherry Kiss taking that tumble, couldn't call off the jam. So points for both sides here, and now it just depends on if Hugs and Stitches can get through here on another scoring pass, and does. And she calls it off.
Oh, yeah? Did she? Yeah. Black Mamba coming to the line for the white squad, and NC Jammer coming to the line for the blue squad. And looks like we've got a jammer down for the blue team. It's going to be a power jam for the white. Black Mamba got a chance to score all of the points. White team leading 56-44. And we're going to pause for an official timeout. Oh, no. All I know is I smell coffee, and it smells good. Yeah. Okay. She's just not here tonight. Hey, I don't know what you're doing after this game, but Third Space is one of our official sponsors. Come join us at the official Arizona Derby Dames after party. Third Space, located at 1028 Grand Avenue.
I saw the Jam Tram, and I heard the Jam Tram out there. You can't miss it. It makes a lot of noise. So it looks like we're going to have the Jam Tram taking people over to the Third Space after party for you to leave your car here. So
Black Mamba able to take the high side, get straight out past the blue blockers. Get it? Blue blockers like the sunglasses. Crush stuck in the back as a goat.
Good strategy there by the white team. They've got one of those blue team members pinned in behind them so that they can hold the pack up and keep the pace of play from moving too fast. And we've got trying to fight her way through. And there goes Black Mamba, finally able to get to the front of the pack with 16 seconds to go in this power jam. Sigh of relief as she got onto the open straightaway, and now here comes Black Mamba up along behind. And up to the outside. Skid Vicious keying the blocking now for the white team's rear members. And that's going to do it. The jam clock blows up. It's a 9-point power jam for the white squad. It pushes that lead back up to 65-44 with 11.5 minutes to go until halftime. Looks like it's going to be Hugs and Stitches for the blue squad and Cherry Kiss for the white squad. And we've got both jammers out right at the same time. Cherry Kiss out in front, Hugs and Stitches along behind. Cherry Kiss now is trying to play keep away and trying to bump Hugs and Stitches out of play and give herself a little bit of room to get back to the pack. Manages to knock around to the infield, get up there, try to pick up a couple of points. And that's going to do it for the jam.
And here comes Madzilla taking the line for the white team, and NC Jammer coming at you for the blue. Both teams full strength out there. NC Jammer able to take the low and get right out. Madzilla stuck behind a line of blue, knocked to the infield. NC Jammer setting up her scoring pass now, coming through turns 1 and 2. She's able to navigate her way through up and down. Passes the Jammer for that last point, and she says, I'm going to go get some more.
NC Jammer has proven to be one of the quicker skaters on the minors squad tonight on either side.
Knocked to the infield, going to have to reestablish before calling off that jam.
So Madzilla is going to be able to pick up some points there on that scoring pass. NC Jammer says, well, as long as we're going to keep this thing going, I'm going to get some more points. Fights her way on through. Well, Madzilla is taking over his lead jammer. I did not catch that.
I don't think so, is it?
Well, Madzilla gets on by and another scoring pass for herself and calls off the jam. Either way, it's going to be points for either side.
I thought so too. I'm pretty sure she was. Really?
So 8 points for the white squad and 9 points for the blue squad. So pretty much a net gain of not much. Setting up on the jammer line now, that's going to be Cherry Kiss for the white team, and it's going to be a power jam for the white team. A big power jam opportunity for the white team here, and a chance to put a bunch of points on the board and maybe build on that lead that they have staked themselves to that's been hovering around 20 points now since the beginning of the second quarter. Cherry Kiss right now out there jamming one of our minor assaults, also the bench coach for the Runaway Brides. So, you know, what have you done with your Saturday night? There goes Cherry Kiss now, and she's clear of the pack and coming around for her first scoring pass. There goes Cherry Kiss on a scoring pass, and we will watch her come around again halfway through the power jam. Cherry Kiss now coming up for some more points. And look at that fancy footwork. Excellent footwork there by Cherry Kiss. Navigating her way through those blue blockers like so many traffic cones on a driving course. Trying to find her way through here again with 7 seconds to go, and barely touched was Cherry Kiss. Power jam in effect for the white squad. Let's wait for the official score. It's going to be 15 big points for the white team.
And folks, as Killian and Thunder take the line, got to let you know that 50-50 raffles up to $1,025. That's over $500 for you and $500 for our minor assaults program here. Make sure you get a set of tickets for that one. That's going to be a great win after this.
There goes Thunder for the blue squad, jamming for the first time tonight, and she is your lead jammer for blue. And out of the pack as well comes your jammer for the white team. There goes Thunder. The bench is hollering at her to give it a call. And she goes ahead and signals to call off the jam.
Amelia Deerhart coming to the line for white, and all of you die for the blue. Amelia Deerhart fighting her way through that pack, and she's able to get out there between turns 1 and 2. All of you die is trying to get out here in the back of the pack here. Held off by Cherry Kiss. Amelia Deerhart setting up her scoring pass. Able to work her way through the pack. She tries the high and the low. Gets knocked off the track for a second. Hugs and Stitches. No. Gets back on the track, calls off the jam.
There we go. Excellent jamming by Amelia Derhart. Keeping Derby all in the family here with Amelia Derhart. Amelia Derhart's mom, Beverly Kills, skates with the Coffin Draggers, and her dad, Kills Bill, is sitting right next to me announcing.
Hello.
Setting up now, it's going to be NC Jammer for the blue squad. For the white team, that is number
15, that's Killian.
That is Killian. Yes, that is Killian.
Both jammers taken to the infield.
These glasses are so terrible.
And NC Jammer gets out, and she is off to the races. She's already halfway around the track before I finish that sentence.
NC Jammer, one of the primary jammers for the minor assault squad, and you can see the way she burned up the track getting around there back to the pack. Killian still trying to fight her way out for the first time. NC Jammer down to the inside, and NC Jammer gets her points and is heading on around with 25 seconds to go in this jam. NC Jammer there trying to keep her skates, but tumbled down to the infield, so that broke her momentum a little bit. Now back up. And her blockers open it up 2 by 2, and she's able to get right through there and call that jam off. It's a 9-point jam for the blue squad. They've got that lead cut down to 30, 96-66 with 5 minutes to go till halftime. It is going to be number 21, Deja Voodoo, jamming for the blue team for the first time this evening.
Out there with Amelia Derhart. Amelia Derhart tries the low, gets to the front of the pack, and doesn't quite make it. There she goes. She's out with turn 1, 2, halfway around the track. Skaters falling everywhere. Deja Voodoo tied up behind Cherry Kiss as Amelia Derhart works her way along the rail. Knocked to the infield, gets back on the track. Taken outside by Black Eyed Please. Able to get to the front of the pack, though, and she's out free. Deja Voodoo getting knocked around in the backfield here.
10 seconds to go here in the jam, and they're going to go ahead and call that one off. And I did hear a jammer penalty called out, though I can certainly not see the whiteboard, but that means we're going to have a power jam. Indeed, we do have a power jam. NC Jammer number 38 is stepping up there for the blue team and is going to be doing the honors here. The Minor Assaults white squad over 100 here with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go before halftime, 103-66. But a prime opportunity for the blue team to bite into that lead with a power jam here. And I would say so far, without an official stat sheet in front of me, one of the most successful jammers for the blue squad is NC Jammer. Able to dodge a flying hip block there from Madzilla and get on through and clear. Now going to rely on her blockers to set up the lane for her up to the outside, and those 2 blockers for the white squad push far enough out of play that they have to stop blocking. So that's points for NC Jammer. Now catching up to the pack again as they proceeding into the far turn. NC Jammer able to get by Dolly Spartan there and clear on a second scoring pass, coming around like me at Thanksgiving for thirds. Up to the high side goes NC Jammer right in front of us here. I feel like I have to talk quietly like a golf commentator when they're right in front of us. There goes NC Jammer on a scoring pass. Does she have enough time to get around again? Just 6 seconds to go here in the power jam. Making a game effort to get back to the pass before the whistle, and just ducked to the inside and might have gotten a point there. Maybe. We'll wait for the official word from jam referee. And indeed, picked up exactly 1 point on that last pass. 16-point power jam for the blue squad. Heck yeah, that's going to get them back into the game. It's 103-82. That leads under 20 now for the white team. So big play there for the blue team. An excellent jamming by NC Jammer, and never gave up on it and picked up 1 more point there just before the whistle.
Tie-dye twister out there for the white team. The Hugs and Stitches out there for the blue, both battling around and knocked to the infield. Reestablish themselves. Hugs and Stitches able to get out first. She's your lead jammer. Tie-dye twister is still stuck in the back of the pack. Ditch is able to skate around the rail on the outside of the pack and get through with ease. Gonna come around for a second run. Blue team looking to make up some points right here.
Seven seconds to go here in this jam. Both jammers are battling, trying to get back through to the front of the pack one more time. It looks like the clock is going to expire momentarily, and indeed it does. And we'll wait for the official scoring on that. We're under a minute to go until halftime. Hey fans, who's here to cheer for the white team? Who's cheering for the white squad? And who's here to cheer on the blue squad? And who's just here to have a good time on this night and stay out of the rain? All right. Setting up to jam for the white squad is number, I swear it says 16. Is that Killian again, 15?
Black Mamba, yeah.
Black Mamba. Number 16 is out there for the white squad.
And it's the blue captain, Crush. Blue team down a couple blockers, though.
Blue team's got that lead down under 10 now. It's 103-92 with another big jam for them there.
Both jammers spending a lot of time in the infield on this jam. Crush is able to get out, though, before turn 3.
And the clock has hit quadruple zeros, so this is the last jam of the first half. So y'all watch this action and get ready for a fish taco. Now catching up to the pack. There goes. Oh, big collision there. Right up into the back of one of the blockers. And Crush still trying to find her way through to the front of the pack, trying to pick up a few more points here. Gets on through. However, does not call the jam right away. Got around the corner and called it off. So it looks like both teams will pick up a few points there as we head into halftime. We'll wait for the official score from both referees. And indeed, no points for the white team.
Heck of a game. Blue team able to close the distance. Make up a bunch of points there late in the half.
Now making her way around the track, it is team captain of the Coffin Draggers, Panda Face Killer. And she's got some crazy swag. If you'd like to pick yourself up a little something, get up there and make sure that she knows that you are paying attention. There she goes. And the merchandise toss is still going, still going. Here comes Panda. Look out. Panda says, I can't hear you. Panda can't hear you. Panda's hard of hearing. Speak up. She can't hear you.
Put your hands together. Get a shirt from Panda.
There's Panda out to the front straightaway. Back straightaway. Now coming back to this side. It's kind of not fair. There's less seats over there. I feel like the back straightaway is the popular vote and the front straightaway is the electoral college. Like, do you have to please one or the other? I'm not sure. At any rate, that's going to do it for the halftime merchandise toss. So we are going to step aside for about 14 minutes and 25 seconds, and we'll be back with the third quarter momentarily. Before we get to that, though, it looks like we are going to give away a raffle prize. All right, here we are.
Copper Star.
2 prizes to give away here.
No, the ornament, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the perfume.
Oh, I think so. Okay.
Yeah, they can one for that one
okay.
Too. All right, here we are with the raffle prizes we're giving away right now. The first thing is we're going to give away at least 2 and maybe a third here. First thing is going to be the Copper Star, not the Copper Star. Copper Star coffee gift bag. And the winning ticket is 295-472. 295-472. Next up is the Arizona Derby Dames ornament for your Christmas tree in about 350 days.
So while you're putting away all your ornaments, you can put this one away too.
Here we go. It's 295-501. 295-501. And that'll do it for now. We'll be back with you after the third quarter. We've also got one more chance, one more giveaway chance. If you're holding the ticket, 295-481 for the perfume. But if you do not claim that, we're giving that away after the third quarter.
Amelia says you're killing it up here.
I are?
Yeah. That's what she told me to tell you.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you.
You can draw a new one for the perfume after the third quarter.
Redraw the perfume one if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not coming.
She said if you don't want to, she said they'll just leave it for next time.
Okay, whatever's good. Because I've announced it 3 times, so.
Yeah, it's oldie.
Yeah, I guess sometimes it depends on who's running the stand. Sometimes they give away.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go get my jacket now. Now I'm a little cold.
Okay.
Knock me back.
Are you heading towards the outside?
I was going to go to the locker room, but do you need
I'm
something?
trying to see if the beignet truck is still there so I can plug it.
I'll look right now.
I would appreciate it. Thank you. I know the fish truck is. I can see that. All right.
I got this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's halftime.
And Derby fans, with 12 minutes to go here in the halftime period, if you're looking for a bite to eat, our snack bar inside here is still open. Our AZ Derby Dame snack bar. All proceeds to support the league. Very good snacks, sodas, whatnot. $1 to $2 for everything at the snack bar, cash only. And outside, we've got the Off the Hook taco truck. Still out there serving food. Go out there and pick yourself up a taco before the end of halftime. And of course, the Beignet and Coffee Shack is still here. If you like some tasty French donuts with some freshly prepared hot coffee to beat the outdoor chill, several food options for you right now.
I'm sorry, did you say coffee and beignets?
I did say
Oh my
coffee and
goodness.
beignets. In fact, it is a shack that sells them. It's a shack that looks a lot like a truck.
Somebody go get me a coffee and tell me how it tastes. I love coffee and beignets.
I was going to say, like you're some kind of expert or something.
Right, I know, huh?
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry I didn't.
Yeah. First bout for these skaters. Hold on. She didn't circle. Taylor Terror. Is Slappy a first timer?
I feel like I've seen 11 games before.
I don't know if she was.
I haven't seen Coyote before either.
I don't know if they were on for. I don't know if that's accurate. I mean, I appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see Killing May Smalls wandering around here, our 50-50 raffle is up to $1,200. That's $600 for our junior program, the Miners Assaults, and that's $600 to benefit you. Grab some raffle tickets. 6 for 20, 3 for 10, 1 for 5. You can't win if you don't play.
And there we go. It is time to get back to the action. We are ready to go with the second half. Your score right now in this split squad mashup, our minor assaults and our hot shots, skating against each other. The white squad, 103, the blue squad, 96. Very close game. And we're going to start things off with a power jam for the white team. And jamming for the first time, it's number 11D4, Slappy Go Lucky for the white squad out there jamming.
Slappy able to get out in turn 2 there. Slow pack. She's going to try to get some points right here.
Up to the high side, trying to find her way along the rail. Hemmed in there by a couple of blue jerseys. Now tried to go down to the inside and knocked off onto the infield by that last blue blocker there at the front of the pack.
Black Eyed Please trying to hold Slappy Go Lucky, but she's able to get by. She's out in time for a second scoring pass. 10 seconds to go.
Slappy tries to go up and split a couple of blue defenders that were linked, had their arms linked together and was not successful. Bounced off to the infield, and that'll do it for the jam clock. So now setting up to jam for the white squad is number 16, Black Mamba. And
we're still waiting for a blue jammer.
Waiting for a blue jammer. There we go.
All of you die.
All of you die out there to jam now for the blue squad. 7 points there in that power jam for the white squad. So pretty neutral result. Decent defense by the blue team to keep it under double digits. And right through to the front of the pack, there goes Black Mamba. And as the lead jammer for the white team, they've come out ready to play here in the second half. All of you die now out of the pack as well, half a track behind. And they'll try to force the issue. Taking her time, waiting for her blockers is Black Mamba. Now to the upside. Now down to the inside goes Black Mamba. And all of you die was right there trying to stick her hips in front and take away lead jammer status, but not quite successful. So 3 points for both sides, so a net gain of none. And we will start this next jam with white up by 14. The white team again, it's another power jam for the white squad. That's right, we have Taylor Terror. No, Tie-Dye Twister. Tie-Dye Twister is out there right now, number 7.
Looks like Olive able to pick up a penalty on that one, bringing us this power jam here.
Is she number 7, or am I not reading that right? Yeah. 07. Well, that makes a lot more sense. No wonder I kept thinking she was 17.
Right.
07. Taylor Terror right now is out there on the power jam. Second time that she's jammed here this evening. And Taylor error to duck down to the inside. Scoot away around one of those blue blockers, and she is now clearing, coming around for a first scoring pass with 35 seconds to go here in the white power jam. The power jam for the white team. And there goes Taylor Terror.
Tie-Dye Twister.
Tie-Dye Twister. I'm sorry, their names both start with T. Tie-Dye Twister is
another
right
scoring
through the
pass.
pack, and once again, now coming on around again. I apologize to Tie-Dye Twister's family. That's Tie-Dye Twister for sure. Now, one more time on this power jam for the white team. Here comes Tie-Dye Twister trying to sneak by on the outside and use that slight frame to her advantage now. And that's going to do it for the power jam.
Right? That just popped into my head. Peaches and Scream coming to the line for you, and Black Eyed Please coming to the line for the blue team. She's going to try low, try the middle. Black Eyed Peas knocked to the infield for a brief second. Peaches and Scream still trying the back of the field, back of the infield. She is on the low side right now. Both jammers battling for the front of the pack. And Black Eyed Please emerges first.
Blue team trying to get up over 100 points here with 10:20 to go in the third quarter. Great opportunity. Now it's officially happened. There goes the blue team passing at least one skater. Going to get around now the white jammer out and clear. Still trying to fight her way through and get out of the pack. On a scoring pass, down to the infield she goes. Now going to get up, reestablish, and go ahead and call it off before the white jammer can get any points in the book.
Black Eyed Peas Claw calling off that jam. Able to pick up 3 points there. 126 to 102. About halfway through the third. We still got plenty of time. Looking like we're setting up a power jam, though.
We are going to set up for another power jam here for the white squad. The jammer is going to be Cherry Kiss, who is setting up to start this jam approximately in southern Utah. She's a little far behind the jammer line, but likes to get that head of steam like Hollywood does in the adult league. There goes Cherry Kiss, using that to her advantage, up to the rail and able to try, almost able to get by. Spoke too soon. Excellent blocking there from Thunder, is able to hold her up for about 5 more seconds and burn just a little bit more time off that power jam clock. Meanwhile, now the blue skaters up in front are going to try to not allow themselves to be separated. You can see just 2 blockers out there for blue, but what they can do is they can keep the pack moving if they're not separated. Trying to get some blocking in here. Cherry Kiss fakes to the inside, up to the outside. Thunder says, no, thank you. Thunder says, here is my bottom. Run into it. Thunder now down to the inside. Hits Cherry Kiss again. Fantastic defense on the front end of the pack from just 2 defenders for the blue squad. Look at that. Thunder now into Cherry Kiss again.
Thunder and NC able to hold that jammer.
Only 6 seconds left to go in the power jam, and this is absolutely a defensive stand when you've only got 2 blockers out there. That's going to do it. We'll wait for the official score here, but wonderful defense there by the blue team. Just 5 points in the power jam for the white squad. That's a victory for blue.
Got Hugs and Stitches coming up against Madzilla. Ticket in line for the white team.
Nobody in the penalty box. Full pack for both sides as we get ready to go here. Both jammers mid-pack trying to find their way out. Madzilla looking for the outside. Hugs and Stitches down to the inside. Gets out. Madzilla now right behind her. And it's going to be a jammer race back to the pack. Hugs and Stitches has the advantage at the moment. Madzilla gaining with those giant space-eating strides coming up behind now. Hugs and Stitches up to the pack, right up the gut. And calls it off, but may have surrendered a couple of points to Madzilla in the process. 3 points for Madzilla there, 4 points for Hugs and Stitches. So a net gain of pretty much the same. Setting up now is Cherry Kiss for the white squad, and for the blue squad, that's NC Jammer. Getting underway here, white squad up by 28. They've pushed that lead back up to where it was in the second quarter, but blue team not going anywhere anytime soon. There goes NC Jammer, your lead jammer for the blue squad.
NC looking to make up some points for the blue team right now.
Cherry Kiss able to sneak by along the inside of the track and able to get clear of the pack. NC Jammer now out behind her and calls off the jam. 2 very, very fleet of foot skaters there. Probably not one was going to catch the other, so NC Jammer calls it off. Setting up now, it's going to be All of You Die, number 96 for the blue squad. And for the white team, it's Killian. One person's happy about Killian. Trying to fight their way through the pack. Both jammers now as the pack heads down into the corner. Killian thought she had an angle, but that was rapidly closed off by that blocker there for the blue team. All of You Die back up on the track from the infield and takes another tumble, so the blue jammer down on the ground. Killian down to the inside trying to find a purchase. Now All of You Die up to the front of the pack and runs into a solid raft of white jerseys out there in front of her. Killian now to the outside. Ricochets off the rail, uses that to her advantage. Still trying to get by that last blocker of the blue team. Dumps her onto the infield, and lead jammer getting by. It's All of You Die, and she takes over as lead jammer. The defense there by that blocker for the blue team helped that to happen. So All of You Die going to try to chop into that 24-point lead for the white team right now as Killian finally emerges from the pack. All of You Die is trying to catch up, and that's going to do it for the jam. White team had gotten together and looked like they were going to start pulling away, so Olive called it off before surrendering any points to the white squad.
That's Brutal Noodle coming to the line for the blue team, and Cherry Kiss for your white team.
As this jam gets underway, we'd like to let you know that the 50-50 raffle is up to $1,365.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. If you win that, you're going to win a lot of money. We have gone beyond mathing. A bunch of money. Meanwhile, back to game action. That is Cherry Kiss jamming for the white squad. Now she gets out in front, and she tries to play a little bit of defense and block the blue jammer, and the blue jammer said, "I'll have all of that, thank you." Went right at her, and she won that battle, so Cherry Kiss calls it off. No fear.
Here comes Black Mamba, and All of You Die.
5 points there for the white squad, though, so Cherry Kiss getting the points job done.
Olive looking to pick up some points for the blue team here.
Blue team had hacked it down to where it was only a 7-point lead at halftime, but
And she
white
battles her way, and she's out already.
White squad able to put some points on the board here in the third quarter. We're under 4 minutes to go until the end of this quarter.
Noodle still working her way through the front of the pack here. Line keeps recycling in front of her. Now she's got some help, and she is out.
There goes Black Mamba out of the pack.
Olive skates through.
All of You Die is by on a scoring pass.
Looks like we picked up a jammer penalty on that one. Blue's going to be down there, jammer, and Cherry Kiss is going to be out here to skate a power jam.
Here goes Cherry Kiss with the power jam opportunity. A couple points for both squads there. 1 point for the white, 3 points for the blue. And Cherry Kiss able to get an opportunity here to put a lot of points on the board for the white squad during this power jam. But before we get to that, we are going to have an official timeout. Looks like we got to go over some penalties and some of the action from the last jam. Make sure all the I's are crossed and the T's are dotted, and then we'll move forward. Well, in a rapidly moving bout like we've had, we haven't talked about a lot of our sponsors, and I would love to tell you all about. The Arizona Derby names Charity of the Month for January 2019 is the Sojourner Center here in Phoenix, Arizona. This organization is one of the largest domestic violence shelters in the United States, and the Dames will be asking for winter clothing donations for children through January. So please join us back here at the Hall of Dames on January 26th, 3 weeks from tonight, at our next bout with your donations for the needy children of the Sojourner Center. They'll have a booth and volunteers providing information where fans can get details on how to use services, as well as how to volunteer and donate individually. So our January charity, the Sojourner Center. Cherry Kiss able to get through without too much trouble there, and she is your lead jammer of record. Out and clear and ready to score goes Cherry Kiss, weaving her way through. They're able to head fake out a defender and get by on a scoring pass. Blue squad now has come together, and they're trying to keep the pack moving and not allow Cherry Kiss to get by quite so many times. She takes a tumble there. Is now back up with 15 seconds to go on the power jam. And she goes ahead and calls it off with the blue team fully united out in front and threatening to push the pack away one more time.
Come to the line for blue, Deja Voodoo. And for the white team, it's Madzilla.
6 points there in the power jam for the white team. Good defense by the blue squad there to quash that power jam advantage. There we go, Madzilla trying to find her way through right down Main Street. Madzilla now at the front of the pack and is out and gone as your lead jammer for the white team. And emerging from the pack, Madzilla is out and coming on around.
Yeah.
Madzilla is your lead jammer. And Madzilla took a tumble and down to the infield and gave up lead jammer status to the blue jammer, who got through, picked up some points, and
hey, folks, as we're coming up at the end of the third, want to remind you it's last call. So if you've got one of those Derby Dames cups, you want to refill it, now's the time to do it. Don't waste your time. At the beginning of the fourth, it is over. Go get your last call for alcohol. NC Jammer coming to the line for the blue squad. And that's Cherry Kiss here for your white team. NC jamming up at the front of the pack, and Cherry knocked down to the back of the pack. She's getting her way to the front, though. Cherry Kiss is your lead jammer. She gets out first, but NC is trying real hard to get out of the pack right now. She's about a third of the track behind. Cherry taking a look to see where she's at as she's coming up on the pack. Pick off her points. NC Jammer hitting the back of the pack at just at the last moment before that whistle.
that is going to take us to the quarter break. So at the moment, our score 154 for the white squad, 115 for the blue squad.
Hey, folks, put your hands together. We're going to recognize a couple of these skaters. Some of these minors are skating in their first bout tonight. Number 12, Peaches and Scream. Number 145, Taylor Terror. Number 7, Tie-Dye Twister. Number 21, Deja Voodoo. And number 131, Muerta. These minor assaults have been practicing real hard to show you what they can do tonight in their first bout.
Here we go with another merchandise giveaway. We've got some of our skaters running around to give away T-shirts. See Dirty Carry here along the front straightaway.
Right. Come on, put your hands together. Chingadora is going to give you a T-shirt.
Somebody there.
Dirty Carry's out there. There we go.
Chingadora giving away one along the back straightaway.
Don't always see the adults running around there giving away merch. Over 1,300? I know. Okay. Here we go, Clifton. All right, folks, put your hands in your pockets and dig out those white raffle tickets. Gonna give away some perfume, number 295496. I've got an AZDD ornament going out, 295501. Got a Bowling and Junkies gift card, 295487. Check those raffle tickets, 295487, 295501, and 295496. Just a reminder, that 50-50 raffle is over $1,300. $1,300. I don't think I've ever heard that big of a number yet.
No shit.
Right?
Yes.
Make sure you buy a raffle ticket now because I see a lot of people that have left. It just did. Oh, really? Weekends 6, and then weekdays 5:30. Get a little extra early for
The mad rush.
contractors and people going in a little early. I have so many teachers that go in at like 6,
Oh, I
6
bet.
to 7. It's just crazy.
All right, Derby fans, we've got just about a minute to go until we get back to the action here
Yeah, rush hour traffic, and they're like,
in this wonderful split squad mashup with our minor assaults and some of our hotshot skaters who serve as the mentors for the minor assaults.
are you gonna buy that building?
And as I said one more time, you know, not to run this into the ground or anything, but our minor assaults are only the national champions. Whatever.
But not.
Indeed, our minor assaults national champions at the 2018 Battle on the Bank Juniors tournament. So it's kind of hard to be better than number 1. So I think our minors are the best in the country. Of course, the Hotshots, don't forget, the Hotshots finished second in the adults tournament, so they're no slouches. And so we've got our adult Hotshots helping to train the minor assaults. No wonder they're really good, right? Who's been here since the beginning of the evening? There you go, look at that. Sticking it out, you got yourself 15 more minutes of fantastic hard-hitting derby action. And split squad games are fun because, like, everybody hugs and then everybody goes out and beats the stuffing out of each other. So, and then they all hug afterwards and make sure they're okay. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Right? I'm like,
We are setting up for the action here in the fourth quarter. Your jammer for the blue squad is going to be NC Jammer. And jamming for the white squad is one of the 48 skaters who has a number that starts with 1. Number 12, Peaches and Scream out there in her first bout. And there goes NC Jammer out and away and blazing around the track. I can't even think that fast. NC Jammer now up to the pack. Big collision there in the far turn. NC Jammer now getting back up to reestablish. Peaches and Scream still trying to find her way out of the pack. NC Jammer run up into the rail by one of the white blockers. And now NC Jammer out and clear halfway through this jam. And NC Jammer now trying to catch up to the pack and put some more points on the board here. Keep the blue squad within shouting distance as we've entered into the fourth quarter.
NC taken to the infield by Madzilla there.
Peaches and Scream still trying to find her way out of the pack. Now NC Jammer up to the rail on the high side with just a couple seconds left, and that's going to do it for the jam clock.
As NC will show you, still plenty of time. This is anybody's game here in the fourth. Tie-dye twister coming to the line for the white squad.
And it looks like we are going to have double jammer down, meaning penalties were assessed to both jammers during that previous jam, so that means that neither side gets a power jam, and they just get to park another skater in the box instead.
So it's going to be tie-dye twister and hugs and stitches coming to the line for the minor assaults tonight. 158 to 125, still with 13 minutes left in the fourth.
Tie-dye twister trying to get up to the outside and get away before she runs into the land of the Giants there at the front of the pack. And tie-dye twister number 07 is out and clear as lead jammer for the white squad. Big collision there. Trying to get to the front of the pack as Hugs and Stitches manages to stay in bounds and is clear of the pack as well. With tie-dye twister now shoved down to the infield and knocked off her skates, trying to get back up. Goes ahead and calls off the jam with Hugs and Stitches with the full head of steam coming on behind.
Tie-dye twister able to get out and
setting up now for the next jam, and it looks like we are going to get that power jam this time. And no, we're not. We are not going to get a power jam this time. So setting up to jam for the blue squad for the first time this evening is going to be Juicy Kiltour. Nice to see somebody who doesn't get to jam a lot a chance to get out there and jam, am I right?
Coming to the line against Black Mamba for the white squad.
Juicy Kiltour is out of the pack and is your lead jammer for the blue squad.
White's still in the back of the pack. White's not out.
Black Mamba still trying to fight her way through, is hustling along that rail, and there she goes, able to get on through. Juicy Kiltour came on down, picked up her points, and she's going to call off the jam. So we are setting up for our next jam here. 11:40 to go in regulation. Blue team chipping away at that lead. It's going to be Thunder for the blue team. And for the white squad,
Slappy Go Lucky.
Slappy Go Lucky.
Thunder tries the low and gets escorted to the infield by Cherry Kiss. Slappy Go Lucky still stuck at the back of the pack, trying to break free. Thunder gets out. She's your lead jammer right at the same time as Slappy Go Lucky comes around right behind her, hot on her trail, trying to make it a jammer race.
Jammer race back to the pack. Thunder not going to give it up. Tries to slide in there and get her hip in front of at least one skater and pick up a point. And unable to do so. Had to call it off at the last second. Good job there by Slappy Go Lucky, forcing the issue. It's going to be Black Eyed Please for the blue squad. And jamming for the white team is Killian, number 15. Fighting her way to the front of the pack. There goes Black Eyed Please, trying to get around those last two blockers and able to get right between them and dodge through, and is your lead jammer for the blue squad. Blue squad out again as lead jammer, and they're going to try to get some points on the board and chip into that lead. Killian for the white team down to one knee and then stands up and just happens to stand up right in front of Black Eyed Please. So a great feat of accidental blocking there, but it goes down on the scoreboards as a block, so hey. Trying to get past those last two white blockers is Black Eyed Please, and she's going to go ahead and call off that jam. We will see what she was able to get.
Here comes Amelia Derhart for your white squad. And it looks like we might have picked up a jammer penalty on blue. This might be a power jam for the white team.
So it's going to be a power jam for Amelia Derhart, your captain of the white squad. She's shouting out some instructions to her blockers up there in the pack. Full complement of blockers for the blue squad. So let's see what Amelia can do here. Fighting her way through, bumped down off onto the infield by Thunder and one of the blockers for the white team. Amelia Derhart now to the outside as the pack moves into the back straightaway, and Amelia Derhart now ducks to the inside, running along, trying to build up some momentum, but runs into more defense from the blue team. Up to the front, trying to get by in the coping, and is deposited on her backside as she gets back up now. White team all moving at once. 28 seconds to go in the power jam. Amelia Derhart now doing battle with that front wall and manages to blast on through, finds an opening. And Amelia Derhart is out and is now an active scorer. Amelia Derhart now up to the pack, looking for the path, trying to find her way through there. Those four blockers are really holding strong there at the front of the pack for the blue team.
All right, folks, do you want $720? Because the 50-50 raffle is up to $1,440. That's $720 for the minor assaults and $720 to you. I want to thank everybody for their generosity tonight.
Setting up to jam now with 8 minutes to go in regulation for the white team is going to be number 16, Black Mamba. For the blue team, number 13, Hugs and Stitches. And both jammers exiting out the front of the pack at roughly the same time. Your white jammer was going to be the lead jammer. However, Hugs and Stitches really putting the pedal to the metal there and forces the issue.
Black Mamba able to hold on until the last minute, and then she calls off the jam. Got to keep the other team from getting any points. Good job.
Hugs and Stitches, one of our many minor assaults whose parents are also involved in the adult league. Hugs and Stitches, of course, is the progeny of La Chancla, size 9 for the Runaway Brides.
Here comes NC Jammer and Cherry Kiss, couple of veteran minors here. Cherry out first, out hard, but here comes NC right on her heels. NC Jammer is an incredible skater, too. Cherry going to try a little defensive jamming, buy herself some time. Trying to grab a point or two, but it doesn't look like it happened this time.
Cherry Kiss up to the pack, and that blue wall was united and moving away rapidly, so she went ahead and called that one off. Blue team down a jammer again. Another penalty called on the blue jammer in that jam, so another power jam for the white squad. It's going to be Black Mamba now with 6:40 to go in regulation. Lead still 30 for the white team, with the blue team not letting them pull away. And a couple of power jams for the blue team can turn this thing right around, so don't go anywhere.
It ain't over till it's over.
Big collision there, and that's why we have a guardrail, so that skaters don't fall in your lap. Blue team holding tough here. They have played really good defense all night long. They really have, especially on the power jams when they're able to kind of get that wall together. Finally able to squeeze by with the power jam almost halfway gone is Black Mamba, number 16 for the white team.
Black Mamba setting up for her scoring pass here. And she gets right on through. Blue team did not have an opportunity to wall up on that pass.
Under 10 seconds to go here in this power jam, and here comes Black Mamba looking for an opening. Tries to go right up Main Street and ends up getting dumped to the ground by that blocker there for the blue team. Didn't quite catch who that was, but it looks like a navy-colored jersey, so I think that's one of the adult skaters. So 9 points on the power jam there for the white team. Good defensive effort by the blue team to keep it in single digits, but the clock not the friend of the blue team right now, and those 9 points are huge for the white squad.
Jamming for the first time tonight, Witchy Woman for the blue team. That's Cherry Kiss on the line for the white. Witchy Woman out first and out fast. Cherry Kiss gets hung up on the rail by her sister.
Witchy Woman, one of our adult skaters, skates with the Hot Shots and with the Brutal Beauties.
Cherry knocked to the infield by Thunder. Little thunder and lightning out there. Witchy Woman completes her scoring pass and coming around for seconds.
Cherry Kiss now
looking for an opportunity there. But with Thunder, Lightning, and Crush, it's not a good chance she's going to get by anytime soon.
It is fun to see Thunder and Lightning back together again on the minor assaults playing on the same team. That was always fun because they defended so well at the front of the pack, and it was literally Thunder and Lightning. I appreciate that as a wordsmith.
Meanwhile, Witchy Woman racked up 5, 10, looking at 15 points here.
Witchy Woman on through, put some points on the board for the blue squad in this friendly scrimmage. And there you go, 15 points for the blue team. So 171-147. White squad still in front by a pretty good chunk, but keeping it interesting.
That's Princess Leia out there for the first time for the white squad tonight, and Hugs and Stitches for the blue. Hugs and Stitches trying the high side. She gets straight out. Princess Leia gets knocked to the infield, comes back out.
Hugs and Stitches now out in front, and she's not giving it up here. Princess Leia, currently the co-captain, the acting captain of the Brutal Beauties, while Captain Kimber Slice is recovering from knee surgery. Kimber Slice is the official captain. Princess Leia is the official captain. Sometimes this is how I get news. Somebody whispers something in my ear while I'm announcing. Princess Leia is the captain of the Brutal Beauties.
Got a couple team captains out there tonight.
Indeed, indeed. And Nikki Badass skating for the white team.
Skid.
Skid Vicious is out there indeed, also skating for the white team. It's great to see our adult skaters So invested in helping our minors out, I'll tell you what. But hey, it's why they're so good.
NC making her way around the track. Let's get another first scoring pass.
NC Jammer is out and free. That white Jammer still in the back of the pack, and it looks like they are going to pass the star cover. Taking over as Jammer for the white team is number 11-4. Slappy Go Lucky. Not Happy Go Slappy. Slappy Go Lucky. Action's kind of ground to a halt here. The blue Jammer kind of fell in behind that wall of white skaters. I do see at least one of the adult skaters back there, so definitely providing a little more oomph and muscle. 7 seconds to go here in this jam, and yeah, the action's kind of just slowed up a little bit. So the jam clock's going to expire. And 2 minutes to go in regulation. We'll wait for the official score. Nine points for the blue squad there, so keeping this interesting with 1:45 to go. It's only a 15-point lead for the white team. Let's hear it from the blue team fans in the audience. Let's see if you can get your team pumped up right here.
There we go.
Minute and a half to go in regulation and just a 15-point lead for the white squad. Setting up the jam is going to be Black Mamba for the white team, and for the blue team, it's going to be Hugs and Stitches.
Both jammers able to pick up penalties on that last jam. Looks like we're going to have a little official timeout. Discuss this.
So an official timeout as we get ready for the last 90 seconds of this bout, and it's going to be good. I mean, we've got at least 2 more jams, maybe 3. So definitely a chance for the blue team to get back into this thing. I'd like to let you know, we'd like to let you know, blah, easy for me to say. We'd like to let you know one more time about the after party. The official after party location is at Third Space, also one of our longtime league sponsors. Cafe, bar, coffee, shops, music, ice cream floats. 1028 Grand Avenue on the corner of 11th Avenue and Grand. Parking is all down 11th Avenue. You may have to park on Roosevelt. It gets kind of crowded. But anyway, Third Space is the official after party location. And, of course, our next bout. Don't forget about our next bout 3 weeks from tonight, right here at this very place at 6 p.m. It's going to be the Bombshells versus the Doomsday Valkyries, followed by the Brutal Beauties versus the Schoolyard Scrappers. And make sure to bring your donations of children's winter clothing to that next bout 3 weeks from tonight to donate to our January charity, the Sojourner Center. Blue team is out and clear as lead jammer. That's going to be Hugs and Stitches. Hugs and Stitches now through the pack, getting out of the pack as Black Mamba for the white squad. So Black Mamba going to try to press the issue. Hugs and Stitches now trying to get by those last blockers. Takes a big tumble. White pivot down with her. Hugs and Stitches gets through, though, and calls it off. Puts those points on the board. 1 minute to go in regulation. 1 minute.
Numbers 37 and 38. That's Amelia Derhard and NC Jammer coming to the line. Blue team's going to be down 1 blocker on this jam.
White squad up 11 as we have 30 seconds to go in regulation. This could very well be the last jam. We'll have to see. It's all going to depend on who can get lead jammer here. And emerging from the pack and lead jammer. It's going to be a jammer race back to the pack, so we could have time for 1 more jam here. Meanwhile, racing her way back to the pack is NC Jammer, trying to get back there and get some points on the board. Ducks through a couple of skaters and pinned up against the rail and calls off the jam. So saving time and time for 1 more jam, and let's wait for the official score. 1 point for the white team, able to steal a point there. 3 points for the blue team. This is it for all the marbles unless we have any penalty jams. This could be the last jam of the game. White team up by 9. Zeros on the clock. This is the last regulation jam. It's going to be Black Mamba, and she is going up against Hugs and Stitches.
Hugs and Stitches is a great jammer. She might be able to pick up a couple of those points.
And once again, it's the last jam of regulation, but if there are penalties on the team that's ahead and no penalties on the team that's behind, we have a bonus jam. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. And there goes your white jammer out in front.
Black Mamba able to get out first.
It's Black Mamba, and she is out of the pack. Blue jammer out as well. Black Mamba is going to try to get around here and put some points on the board. Put some points on the board and maybe put this thing out of reach, even if we have penalty jams, and Black Mamba calls it off. So we'll wait for the official score from this jam, and then we will wait to see if there's going to be a penalty jam. That could be it, folks. Again, if the blue team skated penalty-free and there's any penalties on the white team, we will continue with penalty jams. We'll wait and see for the official signal from head referee. Stepping up to the track with that signal. That's going to do it. And with a final score of 175 to 163, the white squad is victorious in this mashup, real-time, real-life, hard-hitting scrimmage.
All right, folks, come down to the track and say hey to your skaters.
Come on down.
These juniors put a lot of effort into this tonight.
And let's get a round of applause for our adult skaters that came back to skate with the juniors tonight. Some of them who skated in their first bout this evening out here helping our juniors be the best they can be. And what's the best way to train to go up against other skaters than to go up against some of the best adult skaters in the country, am I right? Your national champion minor assaults really appreciate your support. And if that's the hardest bout they have to fight all year, it'll be a good year. So as that's winding down, fans, let's have you get those raffle tickets handy. We are ready to give away a whole truckload of prizes and the cash raffle. So get your tickets ready. Now, if you are one of the winners, we need you to put your hands up, hoot and holler, draw attention to yourself because we're going to redraw numbers for these prizes in like 10 seconds because we got to go. So here we go. Your first ticket is for the perfume and body scent. That winning ticket is $295.